Hi y'all, welcome to another episode of Miss T Ideas. Um, I was working at my desk today, and I'm working on a little booklet that I have to put some reinforcement holes on it. So it's a little time consuming. I just thought I'd bring you along with me while I'm doing some crafts at the desk. Uh, Welcome to my channel. Thank you, everybody that's here. Thank you for everybody that's been with me from the start. All the newcomers, thank you so much. This is Miss T Ideas. I like to craft and I come up with some ideas. And I'm just going to show you, I'll let you see the things I'm working on. Some things may not make no sense until they make some sense. How about that? Okay. I last night I started this little booklet. It's like a glue book. It's like a memory book. I'm making it with extra overflow of cardstock pieces, and it's cardstock pieces, and it's coffee dyed papers, and it's space journaling space. So the little journal is vellum in here. Book pages that I'm gonna stamp on. Some more vellum, and whatever I choose to put in here. And I got some scripture pages. We're all strangers in a strange land. I'm knowing. Okay, some quotes. I cut through it a little bit, so I don't know what all it says. Just some affirmations. You know those books with affirmations in them? That's what that is. So I just put a whole lot of a whole lot. And I don't know if it's going to be all of that, but what I'm doing here is I even glue booked some pages just to give it some color. Like this here, I glued this to this cardstock to give it some color. I want it colorful. And so I'm going to finish putting these holes. I have this three hole punch thingy right here. Let me see. I hope the lighting is right now. Let me check this lighting out. Okay, I think that's better. I got a 3-hole punch, and I've been punching it. And let me tell you, it takes a minute. This thing is old school. I got it from somewhere. I'm going to end up putting some rings on here. And this is a little journal that I'm going to put rings. I'm going to eventually put rings. I don't know where my ring's at. But I made one. And got one already made. And it's a small one. And I just put a ribbon on it for now. I put a ribbon for it to hold it together. Just to hold it together. And see how it look in the back? And they don't have to be the same size, which they are, most of them. But it's a thing that you have to do it like you're shuffling some cards together. And you know, like when we making signatures, how we gotta get them together so they fit when they fit, and when they don't, they don't. But anyway, okay. So that's the one that's already made, but I can't say it's all the way made because I may add some more stuff to it. It got some goodies in here. And this is something that you can do. You make something with everything. If you got leftover paper, scraps, it don't even have to be that big. Because I seen one that Miss Etta made, and it was like half of that. Etta J, she's a crafter, YouTube crafter. You can look at her work. She do junk journals and stuff. She do good work. Very good. Etta J. Queen Etta. Okay. Put this hole in my vellum. And I've been sitting here. You got to do this one at a time. Because this thing here, well, if the paper is thin, maybe you can get 2 or 3. But I don't know where this thing came from. And listen how hard it is. Then pull it apart. One at a time. Just one at a time. Yeah, I'm almost at 400. I mean 500. But look like, you know, I'm 480, 482, I think the last time I looked. And look like it's just creeping along. Creeping along. But hey, I'm heading to 500. And I'll be so glad when I hit 500. I'm going to have to do something. Because this is my first milestone. I'm going to have to do something. I might throw me a party. I don't know. Okay. My mind just went out there for a minute. But I reeled it back in. Okay. And after I get through doing this, I didn't do it to that one, but I have to put reinforcements on this because when I put the key ring on it, it's going to pull on this paper. So it only makes sense that you put reinforcements. Matter of fact, before I found these reinforcements, in between my stuff, I was going to put a piece of paper, double up a piece of old scrap, and then I was going to put the holes. Because I have to reinforce that paper. Because after you make something cute like that, you don't want it to just fall apart on you. Gotta drink my water. Okay. This is a glue. I made this from a magazine. A magazine sheet. I just put it on there. I glued it. And I cut it out. Same size with my other stuff. And that's just to give, just kind of add some life to your journal. I've been thinking about making a journal that I crochet or I knit up the sides, the seams, by hand. I've been thinking about that. So at least I got a chance to put some ribbon through these. But I have a whole lot of knitting thread. I don't knit. I think I gave some away. I don't knit. But when you thrift, go to a thrift store or Goodwill or a garage sale or something, and you see crafting stuff, you just get it. You know, especially when the price is so low, you figure you can do something with it. And yeah, I have all different colors, you know, but it won't go to waste because I can sit buying books, buying the books up. Okay, I got one more right here. And you see, this is just underwater, ocean, the bird swimming under the water. You see how you just, pretty colors, you can just randomly use pretty book pages. And what I did was, like I said, I used the magazine page, I glued it to this cardstock, just to have some pretty colors. Just to make something interesting. I don't know how old this thing is. I mean, when you say manual, this is manual. Manual. Okay. Now, I'm going to take this, I'm going to put this aside, because this is, putting these reinforcements here, it's going to take some time. Might have been just as easy if I just put some paper here or some paper tape here and then make the holes on top of it. I don't like holes that tear, y'all. Who like that? Nobody. Okay, I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna put this aside and put it right there. Now, I have something that I have to do. Oh, I want to show y'all something. This right here, I went to Goodwill one day. Every now and then I go to Goodwill. I like to go on Wednesdays because that's senior day. And you get a percentage off. Anyway, not that much, but you get a percentage off. I found this in the middle of. I have a knack to finding stuff that's under stuff, that's in the middle of stuff that just, you know. I also have a knack of reaching up high, pulling one canned good off a shelf, and all of them come down. So, you know, I'm just saying. I'm not going to talk about that one too much. But I can find stuff that's underneath stuff and end up being unique stuff. You know. Not all the time. What I do. Let me get my glasses because I want to show you this. And I hope I can get a good enough picture because this is so fun. It says CSE, and CSE to me means a credit union because we got a CSE credit union around here. But it don't have to be. And it's okay. Look, this is. That's it. This is a little bitty. This is a show and tell video, y'all. This is a see what I'm doing today video. This is a stapler. Look how cute. I found this under something at Goodwill. And I didn't know what it was until I looked at it close because, you know, my eyes is bad. And it's two staplers. And the little part that catches staples. Isn't that cute? You could almost hang it on something. Okay, look at the little baby staplers. Is this the staples? Look at the baby staples. Oh, how cute. How cute is that? And this here, the only time I use this is if I'm on a trip somewhere. Maybe on a plane. Maybe, you know, if I'm going on a trip, I can use this little on the go thing. But it's so cute, I don't even want to use it. There's some tape. This is some paper clips. This is some little sticky note. And this right here, what is this? Some rubber bands. They thought about everything, huh? Some rubber bands. And it all came in here. 2 staplers. Tape. Sticky note. Staplers. Paper clips. And some rubber bands. And this little kid. And I thought that was so precious. Anyway, this is one of my finds. And I'm going to use this for a showpiece because this is so cute. This is precious. I wouldn't want nothing to happen to this. All right, I want to share that with you. Now, to do some real work here. To do some real work. I'm always losing my ink, my ink dusters, but you know, we can make, this is upcycle. This is some empty, it had one on here, matter of fact, on one of them. This is some empty thread spools. You keep your thread spools. Okay, we're finna upcycle something. Okay. Now, I have this. This is some wood. I've been having it a long time. You know, I told you I always done crafting, some kind of crafting. Not just, you know, some kind of crafting. Look, this is some wood. I don't know if it's cedar or what. Y'all know y'all seen it in the store. This is real wood. It's in the craft section somewhere out there. I don't know when I got it, how long I've been having it, why I got it. Okay? Now, it's a bag of them. I also got a bag of ice cream sticks. I got a little bag of, I have My daughter needed some shish kebab sticks. You know them big sticks? Look like toothpicks, large toothpicks. They call it something, screw sticks. And she was doing a project, and she said, "Well, I gotta get me some of those sticks." I got them. I got them. You know, they fuss at me about I have too much stuff. I have too much junk. You know, they call my stuff junk. I have too much stuff. Mom, you get too much. You need to get rid of some of that stuff. You got too much stuff. But why you always need what I have? Why? When you need something, I got it. I remind them of that too, every time. I took a picture and put it on the community tab of the pumpkin that I made. I didn't have to go anywhere buy anything for that pumpkin. I recycles. I will undress another thing and put it on there. I recycles. For Christmas, I'm gonna that pumpkin gonna be a toy soldier or something Christmassy, but they're gonna be in plaid. Anyway, this is some wood cut-offs, and you know, I don't know what it originates from, why they made this, but it's gonna work with what I need. I have these sponges here. You know, we ink stuff. You can make no, I just happen to get these from Timo, okay? But you can get some sponge rollers. You can get anything that have a sponge. You can get a sponge and glue it on something. You know them sponges they sell in the washing section? Them all colors that the cheap ones that, you know, you might buy it if you don't have no money. If you broke, you might buy those. I ain't talking about the Scott Scrubbies. I'm talking about them. They're red, blue, yada, 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 yellow. Okay, you can cut chunks off of that, glue it here, glue it there on something else, and this become your income. Okay. So, I'm going to use my glue. I'm going to use the Fabric Fix. And I'm going to put some here, on here. And some good glue. I like the glue. I'm going to take one of these sponges. Make sure I put it on right. I think the black won't go down, huh? Put it here. I'm sure you've seen these before on other crafters pages. Yeah. You put it on there. Now, let's sit down right there. I'm gonna take this empty spool. I'm gonna put this on here. And you don't need a lot. You know, a sponge will stick. Take this. Put it on here. Upcycling. Use what you have. Use what you have. This bottle here. I just thought about that. Miss T ideas. If this bottle was empty, you can put a sponge on here and do your thing. Do your thing. Put a sponge on now. This decoupage stuff that we use, you can put a sponge on the bottom of this when it's gone, when it's all over. Use that to ink your pages. I mean, it's unlimited what you can do, and it's fun to find something that you can upcycle. Let me see, I need some paper if I can ink something right now. I need some ink. Yeah, I got drawers on the side of me. You know them pull-out drawers? Hey, my birthday is coming up this month. And, yep, I'm an October baby. My birthday's coming up this month, and I need my kids to buy me a Keurig. No, I want a small Keurig because when they first came out, they had them big ones. I've had the big ones. It's just so I'm the only one drinking some coffee here. So I want a little cute one. I'd rather an espresso maker, but you gotta finance them. So ain't nobody trying to do that. Where's my paper? I'm fixing to ink some of these papers here. So I want them to get me one of them small, cute little Keurig machine, Keurig, and of course I gotta have a thing that holds my little K-cups in it. I'm that person. I want everything that go with it, especially when my kids buy it. So I want a cute one to match my kitchen, and make and just for it to be simple. I need a compact. Oh, I had the them big round, a big old. Okay, you see, this is what we call inking. We ink out paper, and look, I'm doing what I upcycled. A thread bobbin. Dab it in that ink and ink. It's ink. Okay. Now, set it up. Here's the wood. Dab it in there. Ink, 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 ink. Ink, 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 ink. It look cute. Ink, ink. That's kind of a little big for it, but it's all right. You use it. So, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to put some more on here because these things here, our little ink sponges and stuff. You just like reading glasses. I could lose 5 reading glasses in one day. So these here need to be everywhere. And it's so cheap. And like I said, you can make it with anything. So don't just be fast to throw stuff away. You could even get some aluminum foil and wrap it around something. Make an aluminum foil, a little pipe like aluminum foil, and put it on there. Anything works. Oh, I got some fingernail polish right here. And you can put it on my hands. Glue it on there. And on an old bottle that don't have, this is still a good bottle. Yeah. Glue it, and I'm not going to do it because I don't need to. Because I got enough of these things here. There's some thread here. It's still got some thread on it. I wouldn't do that because it still got thread on it. But anyway, keep your empty spools of thread. Okay, I think I'm going to make another one. I'm going to make 2 more because I'm going to make one with this. Let's see. This one is too small for my liking. I think I'm going to do it with this one. Okay. And the thing about it is, I can't cut this. But this actually can be cut again. And then you could put them in a container. They all be the same size. Just stand them up. Because to me, this is kind of a waste of this wood. I don't know how much it costs. But anyway, because you can get some more slices out of it. Bake me off a piece of that good butter. Yeah, you can get some. Use them sponges. Use them sponges. I would say use your old sponges from under the sink. Use the sponges. I want it straight. I gotta have it straight. And you don't have to buy that. Being resourceful is a good thing. You know, we may have today, but we don't know what tomorrow look like. And we need to be able to sustain ourselves. Okay, I got this one on here. I'm gonna do one more. And I'm gonna end this video. I'm gonna do one more. Let's see. I'll put it on this for a change. It don't matter either way. And put it like this. Almost trying to reset. Nope, not now. You know what? These computers are something else. Every time I get online, I got a camera overhead, but I can see the stuff on the computer. It'll always say it's time to restart or this and that and this. Yeah, I mean, just crazy stuff. Now, I have sense enough to know that a computer know more of your business than you think they know. Computer listens to you. And, they be pulling crazy stuff. All right, this is my inkers. And I'm going to take these inkers and I'll put them in a container where I keep the rest of my stuff that I use. Over here. I been looking forward to showing you my my art journey that I work on. I haven't worked in it in a minute. And my glue books. Okay, I'm gonna put this up. I'm gonna save this. And I'm still working on this. Put the ink up. I'm going to put stamps on this. Stamp up the pages. Decorate these paper. This is extra. This is pieces of cardstock and scrapbook paper that I had. And I'm just recycling it into something else. You can cut book pages. Make a book out of book pages and write on top of the book pages, or you could stamp on top of the book pages. I mean, tattoo on top of the book pages, paint on top of the book page, mix media on top of the book. It's the limit. Sky's the limit. Okay. So that is going to look something like this. But I'm going to put the rings, the key rings, to hold them. All right. That's it. That's all. That's Miss T Ideas. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching me. Thank you for supporting my channel. I love every one of y'all. I'm so thankful for everybody that takes the time to watch my videos. It will only get better. I promise you that. Miss T Ideas. I'll see you next time on. Go subscribe to my video, please, and get me up to 500. I'll go over it, but I'm just saying. Please like, share, and subscribe to somebody. Thank you so much. Have a good day. Bye-bye. Let's see.